Welcome back, everybody! Your favorite Texan Nathurow is back on the scene. And I am back with some more Peter. Oh yes, it is that time. Last time I checked out his video on the worst reviewed bar in Eastern Europe, I'm pretty sure. This time I thought I'd take a look at eating at the worst reviewed restaurant in Eastern Europe. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Peter's channel and support it in any way you can. I will leave a link for it in the description below. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Hello, welcome to my home country of Slovakia, Eastern Europe. Well, geographically Central Europe, but culturally Eastern. There's a very popular trend nowadays on...
Okay, already. That is something that I've noticed in the comments. Like, some people are kind of saying, like, why does Peter keep calling Slovakia or Czech Republic or whatever Eastern Europe when it's Central? So here he says, geographically, it's Central, but culturally Eastern. Is that pretty accurate, you would say? Let me know.
YouTube, people try the worst reviewed restaurants, cafes, bars in New York, London, LA, but nobody cares about Eastern Europe. The region most people view as unfunctional, poor and ugly, but in fact it offers beauty, generosity and some amazing places. But we're not showing you that today. We're going to the worst reviewed restaurant here.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's find the worst reviewed restaurant in Slovakia. TripAdvisor.com. Where to? Slovakia, Europe. Yes, exactly. Okay. What do we want here? We don't want hotels. We don't want things to do. We want restaurants. So we have to go to page 33, and I can already see the worst restaurant here. Okay. Some of them have only one review, so we don't want to go there.
Mexico!
It's just one review. It may have been just one customer and the restaurant may be actually good. But, oh, I can already see it. I can already see the worst reviewed restaurant. It's called Prasiatko, which means little pig in Slovak. Let's see some of the reviews. Ooh.
Tourist trap. The food looked like my own vomit. This bad food, we left half of it on the plates. 2 hours later I had to vomit in my stomach. When the mains arrived, they were nothing special except my friend's wilted salad. Average food, bad service, very expensive, no bill. The worst overall restaurant we ever visited. Worst service experience ever. They charge us for one Caesar salad 30-90 euros plus 150 for service without bringing anything. No bread, no salt, no oil. These thieves charge us 9 euros for one beer.
Damn. Okay, so in the other video, I remember that it was mainly service that people were complaining about. But this one, it sounds like they're complaining about both the service and the food. Luckily, in the other one, the staff was replaced and he ended up having a good experience, but we'll see what happens here.
I really expected an ugly looking restaurant, but this one looks fucking luxurious. How can this be the worst reviewed restaurant? So according to these reviews, we should probably prepare for some food poisoning. We should probably expect a very rude service, and we should go to an ATM because apparently it's fucking expensive. Let's go to the worst reviewed restaurant in Slovakia.
What's with the chicken? Why does he have a chicken in the passenger seat? I'm pretty sure he put it there just like as a random prop, but if there is another specific reason as to why, let me know. And I also see his cameraman, I think, in the reflection of his window wearing an orange sweater. Anyway.
I really don't know what to think about this restaurant because it looks luxurious, but man, those reviews, huge mystery for us.
Little pig, what surprises are you hiding from us? To find out, we headed to the city center and hoped the little pig wasn't a pigsty.
So we arrived at the city center with my cameraman. And since most of the reviews were saying that the staff is rude to tourists, we're gonna pretend we are tourists. We're gonna talk in English. Let's go. Currently in the small city center of our town of Bratislava, full of tourists, as you can see, and apparently tourist traps. Just 2 minutes away from the restaurant, we are starving.
And then it finally appeared in front of us. You would never expect the Little Pig to be the worst reviewed restaurant in Slovakia. It was packed with people who all looked pretty happy. Was it just a mirage? We were about to find out.
Hey, no lie though, it's not just about looks, you know, and aesthetics. I have actually been to some restaurants where, yeah, you would have never thought that, you know, either service or the food was going to be bad. I remember going to a wing joint like many years back when I was a kid, and the food was good, but the manager that was there, or I think it was maybe the owner of the restaurant, was just not a people person. Very bad attitude, very rude. He kind of just ruined the experience whenever he was there or had to like interact with customers. Any of my friends or family who also went to that restaurant, to that wing joint, would also complain about that guy. So it doesn't matter how good the food is or the service is. If like there's just like one very bad entity that's there, it can just ruin it for everybody. So yeah.
Look at this. This is luxurious. We can sit here? What the hell?
Hi, can we sit here and eat here? No?
Only upstairs?
Only upstairs. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. You will wait 45 minutes.
45 minutes for the food.
It's okay.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Wow. At least I let him know up front.
You don't, excuse me? You don't have soup. Okay, okay, no problem. First of all, something to drink. Something to drink. Wait. Where are the drinks? Where are the drinks? Can you see the drinks here? There are no drinks on the menu. There are no drinks, so we have no idea how much they cost. So the prices are a bit higher, but we're in the center, so that's completely understandable. Yeah, I would like a beer. You're gonna have water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rastislav's charm.
For me, Caesar salad.
Caesar salad.
Ooh, man. Yep.
Exactly.
It's pricey.
So far, so good. They're pretty kind. Everyone's pretty kind. The servers are smiling all the time. They don't seem rude at all. First impressions, pretty good. You may be drinking the most expensive water in the world. Do you realize that? Thank you very much. Thank you. To be completely honest with you, that took like 25 minutes, not 45.
So there is something that I've noticed about people who write reviews in general. Usually people who leave negative reviews, they do tend to be, I would say, on the picky side. So even though maybe a restaurant or bar, you know, maybe it's not so bad, but to them, since like their standards are so high, you know, they think it's like a really bad place. But I don't know, I could be wrong about that. I mean, there are plenty of people who write good reviews, so I don't know. It's just my thought.
Thumbs up, little pig. Let's try the Caesar salad first.
Doesn't look too bad.
It's not seasoned at all. There's no salt, no pepper. It's kind of bland. Nothing special. I would expect a little higher quality in the city center of Bratislava for a Caesar salad that costs 14 euros. Bland, really bland. But we're starving, so I'm probably gonna eat like half of it.
Wow. So first off, I'm not used to seeing Caesar salads look like that. Usually the Caesar salads that I get at restaurants are mainly just romaine lettuce with croutons, cheese, maybe like a little bit of like just shredded mozzarella cheese on top, and of course Caesar dressing. Yeah, I don't think they put anything else in the typical Caesar salads. Well, at least in the ones that are served here in the United States, from what I can see. Do Caesar salads normally look like that in restaurants in Slovakia? If they do, let me know. Really curious.
Let's try the magical dish. Rastislav's charm. It looks really good. So this should be pork and also beef. That's good. But I have problem with this. This is what you can see right here. This is like the cheapest. It's not even a ham. How do you explain this? You know what this is? This is not even a ham. It's a cheap stuff from supermarket, like something like a ham, but it's not a real ham.
I think they mean something like maybe bologna. After all the good meat is taken out, everything that's left over, that's what bologna is. So maybe that's what he's talking about, something like that. If there's a specific term for that you guys know about in Slovakia, let me know what he's referring to.
No. But apart from that, it's pretty good. The sauce is good. The seasoning is good.
Okay, fine. Great. Where are you from?
We're from the US.
US? East
Yeah.
Coast or West in the middle?
In the middle.
the middle?
Kentucky, yeah.
Okay.
Look how red he is.
Now I'm from hell.
We played it well. But the meat is fine.
He said Kentucky, right? Let me see. Let me go back to that.
We're from the US.
US? East
Yeah.
Coast or West in the middle?
In the middle.
In the middle?
Kentucky, yeah.
So I would say Kentucky is middle, going towards the east. Okay, so close enough.
Look how red he is.
Now I'm from hell.
We played it well. But the meat is fine. The meat is delicious. The sauce is great. So Rastislav's charm really is charming. I don't know what all these people found bad about this place. Thank you.
Might just be
Very
picky.
good. Can we have the menu, please? Again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We should end this wonderful stay in this restaurant with a dessert. So we're gonna order one of my favorites of Slovakia, szulance makowe, which is poppy seed noodles. I would describe it more as a gnocchi. It's made out of potatoes. Yeah, we're gonna have this.
One of these to share?
Yeah, please to share. Thank you
bad.
very much.
Szulance makowe.
I'm so nervous.
You're nervous? Why?
Because if you ask something to me,
It's not gonna ask you. I'm gonna say that you have you're
because
special.
I'm retarded.
Yes, I'm gonna say that you were choked at birth.
Oh shoot, he's nervous because they said they're from the United States, but if he if he has a super heavy accent, or he might know something's up. It's like, what? You don't sound like you're from the United States. No lie though, there are many different kinds of accents in the United States, but I'm sure someone like from Slovakia who has probably heard a lot of Europeans speak English, maybe he thinks like, this guy sounds like someone who speaks English from this country in Europe or something like that. So he might be a little suspicious, but anyway.
Okay.
Thank you. Poppy seed noodles. That sounds really strange for a foreigner, right?
Może nie tutaj zadarwane Berlin.
What?
Now I kinda understand some of the reviews. That was rude. Thank you very much.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, what did he say? They like cursed something or?
Może nie tutaj zadarwane Berlin.
What did they mess up?
Now I kinda understand some of the reviews. That was rude. Thank you very much. So this is it. Please don't disappoint me. I love this meal.
What do you think about it?
Bland. I think it's really bland. We always need to dip it in sugar to taste something. But again, it's not bad, but it's nothing special. I'm confronting the waiter with the reviews and I'm gonna ask him what he thinks about it, and I'm
Probably
also
not worth
gonna
the price.
say that it wasn't as bad as we expected or as the reviews are saying. And I'm not gonna include what he said to those Asian people. I don't know, like, I was working in a restaurant, and especially during peak hours and during busy times, customers really pissed me off, and sometimes I whispered something in my native language. I was working in the US, so nobody would understand me. I can kind of understand
Nice.
what was going on there, but if this happens on daily basis several times a day, that's just fucking rude. Thank you very much. So the beer was 4.50, not 9 euros, as someone mentioned in the reviews. The water was 3.30. It's a bit higher than normally, even in the city center. We're paying 54 euros for lunch of 2 people in the city center of Bratislava. Our stomachs are full. Let's confront the servers. Why am I so nervous? Máte na nás tak minútku, my nie sme z USA. Viete o tom, že táto reštaurácia je hodnotená najhoršie z celého Slovenska?
Je to možné.
A my sme tu mali úplne
prečo.
Nevieme prečo.
Tak je to drahé, ľudia nadávajú.
Pivo 4,50,
Tak možno to, ale...
minerálka 3,30.
Je to fakt, že tá istá ulica oproti je to lacnejšie. Lenže
Aha.
oproti je, neviem, 30 m2.
Ale a to sú...
tu je to 5-krát tak veľké.
Ale to sú recenzie ľudí, ktorí sú nie Slováci a tí sú zvyknutí na trošku vyššie ceny a na to, že sa tam dáva servis v tých reštauráciách.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess maybe the reviews could be for more international reviewers. But the way I see it, if you're going to another country, like, you should expect things to be different, I would say. Like, for instance, I know, I want to say most restaurants in European countries, they charge for water, whereas in the United States, it would be free. But I also know that in Europe, tipping isn't much of a thing. Not in every country. I know it's different for every country, but I heard that for most countries in Europe that tipping at restaurants isn't really a popular thing, but in the United States it is. Now, correct me if I'm wrong about this, but I also heard that people who work in the restaurant industry as servers in Europe, when they get customers from the United States, they kind of maybe get a little excited because maybe they're expecting for them to tip. So maybe they might give a little bit more better service, although I don't know how true that is. Let me know about that in the comments below.
Ale dojde napríklad na z tretích krajín, ten nemôže byť spokojný.
Aha, čiže skôr taký, že nie zo západnej Európy,
Tretie
ale...
krajiny, Afrika, Malázia.
Aha, jasné.
Solventnejšie krajiny s tým nemajú problém.
Posledná otázka, jednu vecičku sa chcem spýtať. Prečo v tom menu nie sú to pivo a tá
Nie,
minerálka?
nápojový listov. Dávame, kde sú vypiť, to tu je nápojový.
Aha.
Ale nedávame automaticky, lebo s cudzincom to je jedno v podstate.
A tak možno by ste mohli práve dávať automaticky, nech to uvidia, že potom nech nie sú prekvapení, že pivo je 4,50.
Augusta nechcem uražiť tým, že sa ho pýtam, či si pre nápojový listok, keď už on vyslovil, že len čo chce piť.
A tak možno by ste mohli dávať ten nápojový lístok, lebo v tých recenziách sa často spomína, že pivo aj voda ich veľmi prekvapili tá cena. Viete, to je taký ten nepríjemné prekvapenie, keď to príde na tom účte. Možno, že to je jediná taká z tých vecí, ktoré by mohli trošku pomôcť.
Môžete povedať potom neskôr pred účtom, ale nedali by sa ľuďom. Lebo Slovákom nemáme rozliku dávať,
Aha.
čiže je to aj tak drahé.
Ďakujem pekne.
Ooh. Damn. Okay. They said that you should have told us you were from Slovakia. They wouldn't have charged the service fee.
Môžete povedať potom neskôr pred účtom, ale nedali by sa ľuďom. Lebo Slovákom nemáme rozliku
We wouldn't
dávať,
charge
čiže
you
to
the
aj tak
service
drahé.
fee. It's already
Ďakujem pekne.
expensive for Slovaks.
Ďakujeme. Well, you've heard it. You've heard it all. The food was average, the service was okay, the prices were a bit too much, and they didn't bring us the beverage menu. Make up your own mind, but I'm giving the worst reviewed restaurant in Slovakia 3.5 stars out of 5. If you'd like to see more worst reviewed places in Eastern Europe, hit the like button and let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and as we say in Slovakia, dovidenia. Little pig.
Okay. Interesting video. So that was eating at the worst reviewed restaurant in Eastern Europe. So a couple of things stood out to me when he made that comment about the Asian foreigners, when he said, like, I can't believe they effed it up so badly. I'm not sure if he was referring to maybe the way they were speaking or what they did with the food on their plate. I'm not too sure. And then the whole thing about the drink menu, I don't see how handing them the drink menu straight away would be a bad thing or be offensive. But then again, maybe there's something more to it that I don't know. If there is, as usual, please let me know. Anyway, that is all the time I have for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. As usual, if you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, show some love in the comments below. Please do all that good stuff. Also, keep giving me recommendations, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.